Iranian oil is sanctioned. The United States has crippled Iran's ability to freely sell its oil to the world. In recent times, especially under Ebrahim Raisi's presidency, Iran has started selling close to 40% of its oil despite sanctions. For Tehran, that's a major feat. And to add to the Iranian regime's excitement, the global oil market is incredibly tight right now. Amid constrained supplies, Europe has decided to abandon Russian oil and gas. For Iran, that poses a golden opportunity and Tehran is very excited to exploit it. According to a report by the Jerusalem Post, Germany is engaged in secret talks with the Islamic Republic of Iran to buy Iranian oil. This was revealed to the Israeli publication by the chief economist for the partially state-owned German bank LBBW. Moritz Kramer, the chief economist of the German bank, was quoted as saying, "Intensive talks are already being held behind the scenes with Venezuela, Iran, or Algeria to cover Germany's oil and gasoline needs." Germany is a major US ally. It is Europe's strongest and richest player and therefore is seen as the European leader of NATO. Imagine this country, which is such an important partner of the United States, violating Washington's sanctions on Iran. Desperate times do indeed call for desperate measures, and the times Europe finds itself in are incredibly desperate. Europe is all set to ban purchases of Russian oil from next month, and it isn't really prepared to deal with the absence of Russian crude from its markets. So, Germany is reaching out to sanctioned countries to make up for the shortfall. On Tuesday, the German Foreign Ministry said that the federal government has not engaged in talks with the Islamic Republic of Iran to purchase its oil and gas. Meanwhile, the bank whose chief economist revealed that Berlin was holding intensive talks with Iran to buy oil scrubbed its web page of any traces of the claim. Germany is a serial offender when it comes to Iran. In fact, back in 2011 itself, Berlin had angered the United States by green-lighting massive oil transactions with Iran that bypassed US sanctions. Here's another example. Between January and September 2021, the volume of trade between Iran and Germany stood at 1.2 billion euros. During the same period this year, the trade volume between the two countries saw a 16% rise compared to last year. German exports to Iran saw a 9% increase when compared to the figures of last year. That counts for something, and it isn't going to impress the US. Trade is something which doesn't usually annoy Washington much, but secretly trying to buy Iranian oil definitely will. Even though Berlin is denying such a deal with Iran, the damage has been done. For Germany and many other European countries, the cost of abandoning Russian fuel is very high. The increasing cost of their economic war with Russia is forcing European countries to make some very questionable deals. Do you think all of this will backfire for you?